I got one more quick little video about the sprite extruder. Okay, so installing the sprite extruder is pretty simple. It's a little tangly on the board, but no real big deal. I'm disappointed with the lack of support and information with it. I thought when I got this sprite extruder that it would have a firmware update. I thought that it would have some technical information for retraction, slicer settings, E-steps, calibrations. There's really nothing. It's non-existent. I'm sure they went through it themselves for their pro models, but like, why are they not backing us up on? Anyway, so I just wanted to put out a few things. One, the external fan. I cut the other ones off, insulate it, plastic, TPU, heat shrink, whatever you want to use. Insulate the pieces you cut off and stick that back on the case fan. It works well. You'll have no problem. When you put in the sprite extruder, it mentions nothing about this, just leaves it off. There are a couple other cables in the kit that it mentions nothing about, just unmarked, unlabeled, no info at all. Oh no, sure. Extra wire, spares. Another thing, they say the filament runout sensor, although it's fairly useless, if you're careful and you make sure that your reel is not hooked with the filament on the bottom, that you cut the end off so that when your filament gets to the end of the roll, it'll actually pull off the roll and not hold on the roll and just starve your extruder, it works. It'll pause the print, it'll save you from a failed print, and it'll work best kind, especially on the newer, let's say, good models. The ones that park out of the way and retract and work well. Some of them, not so much. Okay, on to it. You can use the filament sensor. You can mount it somewhere else. What I found handy was just to stick a little roller. I got a little roller and I got some flat dimple washers so that the filament can't get jammed in the side or roll up over or have a hard edged corner. It's always kind of rolled and pushed into the middle, and it works. Obviously it's a little bit more strain on my stepper motor here to pull it through, but I figured the weight of this roll and pulling it on that's pretty heavy anyway. I know gravity's helping it, but to pull it through that roller, it's not very much, and it has been working fine. It's not starving the machine, doing anything. I am going to print and do a better one there just so it matches the look, but for right now that works, so good to go. The other thing, the software, there is no firmware, sorry, there is no firmware update. If you bought your machine after January of 2022, you have the GD chip most likely. Check it out. But because of the chip shortage, on your chip on the board, you know, Creality 4.2.2, and then on the little chip to the right and then turned 90 degrees from that, you'll see it. And mine says RET6 and GD something or other. Anyway, the GD is a goddamn for me because it didn't work. But if you do go to Creality website, you can get an update. It doesn't fix the problems with your touch probe or your bed leveling. That's yet to be sorted. But I think once I get in there with Pongerface and play with the offsets for the X and the Y, it won't be an issue anymore. As of right now, I just changed the offsets in Cura. As you can see, I still need slight adjustment. I still got to move over this way a little. I went the max of the build area to kind of test it out, and I'm gonna stop this now soon, but I just wanted to check it, and it's working. It's not banging up against the stop or anything, but it needs an adjustment. So that's it, just a thought.